think's going to be the narrative from this one?
I think the narrative from this one is going to be Kirk Cousins. He was taking a lot of heat coming in the last week, and then you beat the Giants. Well, we know how horrid a team the Giants are right now. They're bereft of talent. That was one thing.
We did all right in the first half. You had to be a little proud.
Whatever.
No one was even on the field.
The point is that now you're going up against the team again in the Philadelphia Eagles, led by Carson Wentz and the Eagles, who are fully capable of going on the road and taking you out, as Green Bay would attest to. You're going to have your work cut out for you if you're the Minnesota Vikings. Let's see how Kirk Cousins responds, especially since even though the Eagles are good, their secondary is still suspect. Kirk Cousins should be able to do some things with them. Let's see if he does.
Look, the thing I say about Kirk Cousins is he's an empty-calorie quarterback, right? Okay. If you need 8 yards, he'll get you 6. At the end of the game, he'll have nice numbers, but you'll lose by a field goal. His team will look okay, but they'll miss the playoffs. Carson Wentz, to me, though he hasn't led his team to a championship because he got hurt when Nick Foles did it, and again the following season, Nick Foles led him to the playoffs. Carson Wentz, to me, is the opposite of an empty-calorie quarterback. You know, he'll actually go out on a limb to make plays. Sometimes he needs to learn how to protect himself better. He's a genuine tough guy with genuine elite talent, and when he's in the game against a quarterback on the other side who doesn't have that, I think the story's Carson Wentz.
All right, this next game Stephen A. is going to be flying out for. They call it the Tank Bowl. It's going to be the Washington Redskins and the Miami Dolphins. I don't even think you're going to use Red Zone. You're just going to zoom in, right, and check this one out. What's going to be the story of this game, Smiley?
The story of the game, or the story of this game, is the NFL. Why should we be subjected to this kind of ineptitude on a Sunday afternoon? What the hell were they thinking? Listen, this is the National Football League, okay? This isn't the XFL. This isn't college. This isn't, nobody looking to watch an NFL game on this Sunday afternoon should be subjected to that game. Nobody.
You know,
that's the problem.
That said, as someone who doesn't play fantasy football, if you play, you're 100% right. Forget about it. Don't watch it. Unless you're playing daily fantasy. And then all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's vested interest.
Yeah, man. These are not great defenses. You may have a couple players in the game. That'll be the storyline.
Max, let me ask you this. Struggling Rams are favorites at home, and they face those red-hot 49ers. This is going to be a really interesting one.
Even since the last time we discussed this, now they don't have their fullback available, the Niners.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of what Shanahan's been using in terms of springing his run game. So you're missing your right tackle, you're missing your fullback, you're missing your left tackle. It's a lot on the road. I am going to stay with my original prediction, Stephen A., and say that the Niners' defense will carry the day because of Gurley's injury, but like by the skin of their teeth.
Another interesting one here. Cowboys are a touchdown favorite in New York facing the Jets. Sam Darnold will finally be back. What are you guys booing at? Cowboys? The Jets? Oh, I guess they're Cowboys fans, so they're booing at you, Stephen A. Now I get what's happening. What do you think is going to be the story of this game?
Well, to me, the story of this game is who are the odds makers that only have the Cowboys as a touchdown favorite. You don't know if Sam Darnold's going to be back because of mononucleosis, okay? They don't really have a number one receiver. Le'Veon Bell and everybody else. I mean, the Jets have been horrid. Adam Gase should have never been the head coach of the New York Jets. I mean, this is another meaningless situation. The story of this game is going to be how interesting does Dallas's lack of discipline make this game. If they're focused, it should be a blowout. If they're unfocused and take an opponent for granted, it'll be far more interesting than it does. And by the way, my condolences to my brother Jamal Adams. I'm so sad that he has to be subjected to this nonsense playing for the New York Jets. It's an atrocity.
Listen, they get Sam Darnold back. That's exciting. Max, finally, Clemson, a huge favorite. Clemson, a huge favorite over Florida State Saturday. 27 points.
Listen, the only reason I'll say you won't cover is because I think you'll win by like 3 touchdowns and a field goal. And the odds are saying 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals is a push. I mean, but it's going to be a lopsided affair.
I am at Clemson University. This is the home of the reigning, defending national champions, going up against a Florida State team that is decent, but not much better than that. You had damn well better make sure there's a lopsided contest. This better not be interesting. Handle your business, Clemson. You're supposed to blow them out tomorrow. Handle your business. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.